Okay. Everybody likes a good unboxing. An odd shaped box. Try and do it on the cutter, kind of off camera. But I'm using a spoon. My boy. He knows how to package this stuff for me. He knows what the most important part is to open up to. He rules. Unfortunately, this should be about the last time we end up ordering this kind of stuff because, well, I'm sure a lot of you have picked up on it, but we've got a plasma table inbound. It's in the mail. Mardi Gras messed up the shipping a little. It messed up a lot of my shipping a little, so between this stuff, between the table and my hubs, Mardi Gras messed me up pretty good. So, what we have is, they ain't gonna match the fronts. Oh well. So I have new shock tabs for the rear of Grendel. Got a little grinding to do on them. And I have new lower link tabs. Not sure if I like these. I'll live with them. But we have new tabs. We have 4 link tabs, 4 shock tabs, and then this crazy looking piece. Those who know what this is. I was going to buy the solid one to drill out the housing. God, I couldn't justify $100. I just couldn't. This one cost me $50. The other one I was looking at was going to be $110. Either way. Either open like this or the solid one to do the housing. God, I just couldn't do it. I feel bad for not buying it from them. I try to be loyal to my parts suppliers, but when it was half the price, I just couldn't. I feel really horrible about it. I've known this video has been coming for a while, that I didn't buy my drill jig from another company. I'm not naming companies, but I did buy it from this one from Beyond Precise. It was $50. I mean, you can't beat that. This entire order from Beyond Precise, mind you, everything in this box. Now, there is a couple of rough edges here and there that he missed. He was in a rush to get me out parts because he knew I needed stuff quick, and he keeps an eye on Grendel. So I understand, and I can fully finish a part. I own grinders. I have the skill set to clean this little ear up. It doesn't bug me none. I can do that. But yeah, I'm too zoomed in, I think. I don't know. I'm zoomed all the way out. But this whole box was $169 with shipping. Not bad, really, for parts. Considering where I was looking at, the first drill jig was $169 for just the drill jig. I just couldn't do it. I feel sick at my stomach just thinking about that. I asked him about it, and then as I found out a little more, I looked at the other website and went, oh fuck, I didn't even got to ask for a discount here. I feel bad. I feel horrible in my soul. But at the end of the day, I'm running out of money really fast. Grendel is choking me to death this season. So, for Grendel to be up for the first part of the season, I don't even want to give the total of what I've spent in the last week, because it is astronomical. I know for people who have built trucks, brand new trucks, for less money than I've put into Grendel in the last week. Well, I can't say in the last week. I still have a little bit that's being held on to until Monday, Tuesday, when Mardi Gras is over. You know, it's Mardi Gras coming back into this theme. Mardi Gras messing me around a little. So, once Mardi Gras is over, the shipping company reopens, my parts can come to me. But I still plan to order a return to center kit from the other company. I hold no ill wills. I love him. He's a great person. I just needed some cheaper pieces to use for one-time use. Now, we might use it again on the Rabbit, but I couldn't justify the expenditure. Show my bonfire off. Well, my smoke smudge. But, so, what's left to find for Grendel is I am short a set of tires. Okay, no big deal. Just a set of tires. Well, the rims that I have... See, I have rims for this new update. We have rims over here in the scrap pile. Well, junk tire pile. This should tell you where Grendel's headed. Grendel is kicking into the Bog Truck series. That's rim 1. Yes. That's not forced perspective. That's rim 1. Rim 2 is yellow and it's hiding behind a 22.5. Yeah, there's a good perspective. There's rim 3 and 4. They still have the original tires wrapped around them. That is a 22.5, an 11 1/4 22.5 next to my new rims. Great jumping Jesus Christ. This is the set of rims I'm trying to find tires for. Now, the tire size I'm looking for a very specific tire for Grendel. I need a set of 4 R2 preferably, checkmark 23-1 26s, because those are 26-inch wheels. They're 22 inches wide. Yeah, 22 inches wide. Most people, normal car tires are only 20 inches tall. And that's how wide my rims are. I picked them up a year ago. I did this. Those 4 tires were a load in the old 93. So I picked those up in preparation for this. This was all planned a little in advance. We were going to a 23-1. What wasn't planned was Grendel detonating a pair of differentials. Well, I shouldn't say a pair. Front end is unknown what's broken. It's either an axle shaft let go, or I broke the carrier. I don't know what I'm hoping for. Easy win would be an axle shaft. That'd be the easy way. Kind of hope it's a carrier. That way I don't got to find another short side axle shaft for Will. Because that was one of his axle shafts. I still have to find a short side axle shaft. Just the inner shaft though. I don't need the outer shafts. Because when I go to the depot and pick up the next pallet of parts, it'll become clearer. I will not be running the outer Rockwell stubs, hubs, or spindles on Grendel. Grendel is about to get hybrid axles. Grendel will also be rear steer, so I do still need to get a return to center kit. I fully plan to. I just need to haul a bunch of junk cars and other stuff and get some bills paid and get the money up to get the rear steer kit, the return to center kit. We're short at this moment a chunk of drive shaft tube. I destroyed that drive shaft. 5-gallon bucket of gear lube, because I got to change gear lube in the front chunk, transfer case, and then I got to fill the rear. I'm gonna have to fill all 4 hubs with gear lube because Grendel is getting planetary hubs. I've got to put centers in all 4 wheels on the 23 ones, but that's where the plasma table is gonna come in. It should be big enough to cut the centers for the new wheels because it does 25.5 inch diameter cuts. It'll be pushing it. It'll be pushing her. Worst case scenario, I'll have to farm that out and I'll be really sad. But with that said, yeah, I'm pretty excited. This little box just launched Grendel into the stratosphere. Grendel will be rear steer within the next week and a half. We'll have a rear axle back under Grendel. Grendel will be sitting on his own, looking badass as ever. Just won't be able to come out of the shop because I've already taken the hubs off the steer axle in the shop and sold them. It was a no looking back moment. I knew I wasn't looking back. Money was spent. There's already money spent on the hubs. The deposit's already paid. Now, there again, I ended up buying more from the person that I got the hubs from than I was anticipating, and I didn't buy parts from another supplier. Which, if anyone knows me, I like to make sure I spread my money and parts to all my suppliers, but it just came better as a package, so I kept everything as a package. So from what I've been told, cross this is all true and I'm all right. I'm not giving any misinformation. The Meritor 611 hubs with an adapter ring bolt to the Rockwell knuckles, and the axles U-joint, the U-joint axles. So I need a U-joint short side for this corner. This corner is either broke or broken the spider, but either way it's a ball and claw, so it will not work. But the other side, the driver's side, is already a U-joint axle, the long side. So, and it's still good because I still got power going to that front tire. That's the only tire I came out of Moses Lake driving on. We tore her up pretty good. Yeah, I hate making these videos at times and saying, yeah, I bought parts from this, and this. I can't help it sometimes. I try my best to be a loyal customer. There's just some things that are just so goddamn expensive. I mean, these hubs, I never thought I would spend that much money on this truck again, ever. Now, for those wondering how much money that was, with the $500 in freight and the price of the kit, the hubs, the axle shaft. Now I'm talking Meritor parts right now. The Meritor axle shafts, the Meritor spindles, and the Meritor hubs. I believe they're debraked, I hope. Either that or I'm going to take a crash course in Meritor axle debraking. I don't know yet. I haven't seen a picture. I'll get the picture when everything's wrapped up and ready to come out to me. And all the hardware, it was $6,500. Now, there was $500 shipping on top of the parts. The parts were quite expensive. But every time I went out last summer, I broke a short side front axle shaft. At anywhere from $500 to $600 a shot. Now, if I go out 8 times and I break 8 axles, man, I'm in a world of hurt. Because even what broke the knuckle, we found out, was one of the axle. When the axle broke, it broke the knuckle. So, it was a chain reaction. So, the update to Meritor hubs really made sense to me in the longevity of the chassis. I mean, motor's good. It'll start the season. I'm shooting for Easter to be able to drive around, get used to the truck. I'll probably be driving around on just whatever size tire I can scavenge up for the weekend. The weekend after Easter, we're having a free play day here at the place. And I don't plan to be hitting the pit and going balls out yet. I figure I'll probably be on, 920 still. I'm probably going to be roaming around, just cruising around in the truck, getting used to the new steering system, being able to crab walk the truck and drive the truck with rear steer. Before I throw it on big tires and I jump in the throttle. Oh, I just fell. But it didn't be a long video. Hope everyone's having a great night. I know I am now. I'm set up to weld a bunch of tabs on. Oh, I do have to move a chunk tomorrow. But I've been waiting to move that till it's on video. There's a funny video going to come out tomorrow. Everyone's going to get a laugh out of it. So, yes, I do have a set of big lift kit springs. They fit a Chevy frame. That frame's already sold, so the frame's gone. I may part out that rear Rockwell if my chunk is bad in the front. I'll pull it apart and use pieces out of the chunk. But that's just spare Rockwell parts for the other 3 trucks. Grendel's evolving again. I never thought the day would come. Kind of weird. But yeah, I've put it out there. $500 for trade for a set of R1s in 23 ones on those springs. They're brand new Skyjackers. They've never been wheeled on. They've only been put under the truck for mock-up purposes. Ew, I need to go eat something. My stomach's all upset. But they've never been wheeled on. So they're brand new. I don't even think they've had the weight of a body put on them. They literally just had the frame and the Rockwell sitting on them when I seen them. So, I hope everyone's having a great night. And I'll see you later.